M.I.B. hanging out here in the museum. And I just, guys, I want to, have anybody noticed that these newer card stock here for these newer waves have just a slight bend. It didn't have that before. I don't know what that deal is. I don't know if the card stock itself is just really heavy, or all of the paint in the card, but it has a, try to get you a slight, I'll show you, it's just that, see that curve to it? It wasn't like that before. I didn't buy it like that, I should say. But over a period of time, and it's just been sitting, nothing's laying on it, they stand up. But I've just been noticing that. But I have a solution that I've been working on, or I should say a remedy, I should say. And it's only with these newer cards, with the more designs in the cards. My Phantom hasn't really gotten there quite yet, but you can still see that bend right there? I can't call it warping. It's just I think the card stock is so heavy that it gets to that natural bend to it after a while. And this Lon Chaney Phantom of the Opera has just been sitting here. So what I did was I purchased more toy shields, and I'm gonna put my Phantom of the Opera figures in there. The toy shield, you can see here's my Wrath of Khan Captain Spock. Now, what the toy shield does, you see how the card rests right there on the inside of the lip and has the backing? So that card's resting like that. So it trains the card, it keeps the card stabilized. So it's not just sitting out like this. It's not just sitting out like this, where the card is allowed to just kind of take that curve, that natural curve that it's obviously going. And a lot of my figures are doing that natural curve to it, to the card. Some are worse than others that I'm noticing. So I got toy shield. I ordered some more toy shield clamshells. You can see I put my Khan in one. I put my Admiral Kirk in one. And I put my Egyptian mummy in one, because once again you can see it catches the inside lip of the card, so it keeps the card stabilized. So I have another Egyptian mummy that I'll be putting in the toy shield. I just noticed that the toy shield clamshells stabilizes the cards, keeps the cards perfectly in line with the backing. So it really it's fantastic. You can see I did that to my Headless Horseman as well. My Headless Horseman has a clamshell, a toy shield clamshell. I'll put my other, I have two Headless Horsemen, so all of these guys will be going into clamshells, toy shield clamshells. And I just wanted to I just noticed that. I wanted to see if anybody else kind of noticed with the newer cards. The card stock is so heavy, and it has all the fantastic designs on them. I don't know if that's causing the card itself to curve. And this just gives you a good indication. And just a slight bend, a curve, not a bend, but a curve to it. I just wonder, you see how that, look, I didn't buy the card like this. I didn't buy it like that. So I was just wondering if anybody noticed that about their car. Take a look at your cards, guys, especially the newer ones, not the older ones. The older ones aren't suffering from that. You know, the wave ones and I think the wave twos and threes. I haven't seen that. And let me see, just what is this, wave 4? Car's in great shape. No bend to it. In great shape. I don't know what it is, or something about the card itself, or did Mego change card stock or something, but I know I'm not going crazy. I am M.I.B of the highest order of collecting mint in box and mint on card. So I know I'm not going crazy. I might be crazy about keeping stuff mint on card and mint in box, but I'm not seeing things, guys. But I just kind of wanted to point that out. Toy Shield is just a fantastic product, and it really goes well with the Mego figures. And as you can see, someone asked me, one of my subscribers asked me, does the Toy Shield work for waves 2 all the way through 7? And I told him yes. It's just not for wave 1 figures, Mego figures. It's for all the waves. And as you can see, this is a wave 7 figure. Fits perfectly. But just you know, it's obviously a must have. You know, I'm sure there's other clamshells out there that you probably could use to help stabilize it, but I find that the Toy Shield clamshells do a better job at really supporting this. But I'm just curious to know, guys, let me know in a comment section right underneath this video if you're having problems with your your carded figures, Mego carded figures, these newer waves, you know, 5, 6, 7, especially 6 and 7, you know, because that's, you know, I'm seeing like right here with and I'll get a Toy Shield, and we might even revisit this. I'll get a Toy Shield clamshell for this Romulan, just to test to see, because he's got the worst one. He's got the worst bend out of all of them. I just don't like that. I like the card to be straight and crisp. And like I said, he's just sitting here, and I don't know why that card is bending like that, but I don't like it. So we'll get some Toy Shield clamshells for this guy, and for the rest of these guys up here, and see how that works. It works out. It's been working out beautifully for my Admiral, my Captain Spock, Admiral Kirk, my Khan, my Mummy, and my Headless Horseman. I just got these clamshells today for these guys. So just wanted to check in, and it's just a quick one. Let me know what you guys think about this video. You know the routine, guys. God bless, and keep collecting.